Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Trossard! Takes a shot! No, not quite.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now it's Wood. He's gone for goal! And for a moment, time stood still. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Wood. Oyarzabal. Quarter of an hour played. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, now he can run away with it. Como have a free kick. No goals as yet. Trossard, Camavinga, Trossard, and he's had it nicked away. Como have reclaimed it. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Camavinga, now Trossard. Fernandez. Ramon. Oh, what a mistake! And again! Off the post! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's ambitious. Ramon. No way through. He's picked his way through. He's gone for goal. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Kempf. Real chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Numero 10.
Borussia Dortmund have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Tries from a long way out. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Fernandez. And it's Caicedo. He's having a pop! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Oh no, this does not look good. And the finish! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Numero 10.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Borussia Dortmund have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Tries from distance.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Driving forward. And it's made its way to him. That's rather hopeful. And it's half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Borussia Dortmund sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So, into the second half. Now it's Wood, and here's Trossard. Shot at goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, they could be caught out here. Now, can he find a finish? And a chance! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Ha segnato al 49esimo minuto, numero 20.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oyarthabal, good purposeful running this. Great chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quiet.
Could be danger here, and he shoots!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here.
He's had a shot! Well taken goal. This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And the shot! And that's wide.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 28.997 spettatori.
Caicedo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, there's the clearance. Wood being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassment.
And there's the shot! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Alexander-Arnold clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him now.
Good ball, good take.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's run loose here. He's having a hit. Oh, impressive strike.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Into the last 5 minutes. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Trossard. This looks promising. Oyarzábal finds himself offside. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, that's fabulous. Trossard, and smartly reclaimed. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And he's managed to get free. Might be danger here. That's very neat. And the referee brings it to a close. Borussia Dortmund, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Wood collecting the match ball, and it is his. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Borussia Dortmund definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this player, Vlahovic, is more impressive game by game, Peter. Big Serbian, he's proven that he has lots of dimensions to his game. And I think people look at him and probably imagine that all they're going to do is bounce balls off him. But he's not that kind of centre-forward. He's got a lot more to his game. He's quick. And deceptively quick on the turn, and there's great dynamism too.
Goes for goal! Fantastic from Fernandez! A finish of true class! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Number 19.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mbappe.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's found a way through. He's gone for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Vlahovic. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Borussia Dortmund leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He is through. Schlusser! And that's a tiny finish. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Conceição. Fernandez spots it and intercepts. Mikel Oyarzabal. Mbappe. Here's a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Vlahovic. Tries from a long way out. Kelly. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Gets a good foot in there. Tries from distance. He's got away with one there. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's gone for goal. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Mbappe ventures forward. Locatelli. Caicedo. He has found the way through. Mbappe. Just about within shooting range. And that is a routine catch.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
And it's Conceição. Camavinga going forward. Applies the finish! Thuram. Boga. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Fernandes does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That's a good run he's making. Goes for the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Takes a shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
No, not quite.
Oyarzabal probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Gatti. And the referee has blown for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Borussia Dortmund clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Borussia Dortmund looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
And we get things going again. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's rather hopeful. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's having a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Thuram. Wood running with intent. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Wood is offering a right smile there.
Out for a throw. Now it's Wood. Borussia Dortmund are 2 up early in the second half. And he skips past his man. And there's the shot! And that is great goalkeeping.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And he's managed to get... And a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Camavinga. Now it's Wood. Good chance here! And again, he is at his elastic best. It's their second corner of the game. And a few accusing looks coming his way. He's going for goal! That is brilliant from Mikel Oyarzabal! A finish right from the top draw. And they are disappearing out of sight. And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully... Oh no, what has happened here? Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And yes, it's him again. Borussia Dortmund are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents... And the shot! Oh, he's done it!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Strong running down that left flank. Takes the shot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
He's gone for goal! Oh, good-looking ball. And that has left him in a heap. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Oh, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Locatelli. Oh, that's ambitious. Kalulu. And it's Thuram. Locatelli. Foot in. Chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Tries a shot! Oh, impressive strike.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Thuram. Now he's running away. And a chance! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Thuram. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Wood. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's having a shot! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 13, Kylian Mbappe.
Gatti.
Mbappe.
Now Thuram.
Mbappe.
Now it's Wood. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's a fine interception. McKennie. And we're done. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mikel Oyarzabal reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim. Goes for a shot! It's their first effort on goal.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Now it's Wood, and he's decided to go for it. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
He's beaten the last man. Now it's Wood.
Wood really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again...
Mbappe! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Trossard. Caicedo. Look at the space here, and the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Fernandes charging forward, the ball at his feet. Nice control. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Good ball, good take.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal. Decent chance! And that's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Le numéro 10.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's rather hopeful. Frustratingly close. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a key interception. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Here's a chance! Van Dijk makes the interception. Oh, can he get onto this? He's shifting through the gears here. Van Dijk venturing down the left. No, that's been intercepted. Borussia Dortmund heading towards the half-time break. Just about within shooting range. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Now then, the ball's come loose. Wood! And that is doing no harm at all.
Wood clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Temps additionnel.
And he's been shifted off it. And he thumps it clear. And that is the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Borussia Dortmund looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
Merci à tous d'accueillir nos joueurs.
So we're underway for the second half. Nicely weighted ball.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Caicedo. That is good progress on the left. He's found a way through. He's gone for goal! Zabani wins the duel this time. Good running, strong and purposeful. Mikel Oyarzabal. Always and the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Wood receives it in a good position here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oyarzabal is onto this. So no flag here. He's picked his way through and he shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Wood. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Chance! It's in! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter.
Tries a shot! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And yes, it's him again. This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and
real chance! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me. But
oh, he's having a go! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Driving forward. Wood. Mikel Oyarzabal being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeat.
He's having a hit!
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Coffey gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that is one way to stop him. Fernandez. Mbappe, and a chance! And that's wide.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Changement. Le numéro 15.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Trossard. Belkebia. And he is dashing away. Caicedo, given the lift of his goal. Now it's Trossard. Oh, that's ambitious. He's put it wide.
Changement. Le numéro 27. Le numéro 93. À leur place, le numéro 2. Le numéro 6.
Angers have opted to make another change here. Caught offside that time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And that's past the post. And he is deftly... He's having a hit!
Temps additionnel,
Van
5
Dijk.
minutes.
Well, there's the clearance. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bamba. Well, that's well seen too. Now he's off and running. That's a little off target. And he can clear it away. And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Wood picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
you